Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to Leo's reading for the first half of May 2022. You can have Leo anywhere in your chart, and of course, cross watchers are always welcome. Before I get started with the reading, let me remind y'all that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, that means this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. So past, present, or future on the timing. And also keep in mind that we all have free will to change the outcome of any reading at any time for any reason. And then we collect the blessings or the karma accordingly. So I hope y'all are doing well, Leos. I had kind of an interesting day, but overall it's going pretty good. I had to recover for a minute, but I'm back. So, anyhow, I've already said my prayers and shuffled off camera, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Holy Spirit, what does Leo and their cross watchers need to know for the first half of May 2022? Nine of Swords. Someone's expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, and sleepless nights. Nine of Swords. Ninth house of Sagittarius, which is higher learning, universities, spirituality, religion, long-distance travel, expansion, philosophy, and psychology. What's this Nine of Swords energy about? That was too many cards. Here we go. Seven of Pentacles. Seeds well planted, temporary pause in action, and unnecessary worry here. Worrying. Why are you investing in worrying, Leo? Seventh house of Libra and partnerships. Could be about any partnership, but it doesn't have to be. We got the Ten of Pentacles, we've got the Hermit, and we got the Six of Swords. The bottom of the deck is Strength. Here we go, Leo, showing up in your reading here at the bottom of the deck. So we'll take that card. And the top of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. So you have not only Leo in your chart, but you could have Virgo in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Virgo. So take it how it resonates for you. It'll be different for everyone here. So we got the 10th house of Capricorn here. It's all about loyalty, dedication, and commitment to doing the hard work, either on your personal self or in your professional self. The Ten of Pentacles is a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. And we have the Hermit, which is another 9, the 9th house of Sagittarius, which, like I said before, is the house of higher learning. I just saw 333 on my counter, so the link will be in the description box below for the Angel Numbers Index, as it always is. So, so the 9th house of Sagittarius is all about higher learning, universities, spirituality, religion, long-distance travel, expansion, philosophy, and psychology. And the Hermit is Virgo energy, like I said. And the Hermit is someone who spends a lot of time alone. And, they spend a lot of time alone in isolation. They like to work. They like to meditate. They're usually a spiritual teacher because, they spend time away from people so they can think about, the meaning of life and acquire spiritual wisdom about life. So when you sit and you think about these things and then you actually gain that wisdom, it's actually for you to teach that information to others. So Hermit's a spiritual teacher, and or this could just be someone just discovering themselves as a spiritual teacher. So some of y'all, you could be knowing that you've been a spiritual teacher for some time, and others of you, you're just starting to find this out. I just saw 515 on my counter, so that link is in the description box below for the Angel Numbers Index, and I encourage y'all to check that out here. And then we have the Six of Air here, which is the Six of Swords. Things are looking up. It's the end of a difficult situation, or someone might be taking a trip here, or they could be moving, whatever, you know. It could be different for everyone. The 6 is the 6th house of Virgo. It's what you do every day, reputation, how you feel about your body. Or, I'm sorry, not how you feel about your body, but it rules your physical health. And Virgos also rule humanitarianism and being of service to others here. And we have the Strength card here. Here's your energy, Leo. Showing up as being your strong self there. Someone with great inner strength. It's time to release harsh judgments. It's time for forgiveness and compassion. If you're not in that energy, it's time to be in that forgiving and compassion energy. If you already are, then you are just someone who is just very strong inside to be able to forgive others, to have compassion for others, to let go of your harsh judgments of others. You know, everybody's going to hurt our feelings. We're all going to judge people, places, situations, and whatever. But it's about letting it go, forgiving them for they know exactly, or they don't know what they're doing, really. But you do. So you see things from a higher perspective. So whenever you see things from a higher perspective, it's easier to see people through the eyes of love. But not in the sense of being blinded or naive, but just being understanding, but not letting them take advantage of you. And we have the Page of Earth here, Page of Pentacles. Someone who was scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. There's some good news coming about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, or you could be focusing on a new area of study. I call the Page of Pentacles learning, wanting to learn how to do something new, trying something new, or just doing something new in general. And that is something 3D and tangible here. And you know, it could be different for everyone, but, you know, I will clarify all of these cards here. Hold on a second. Before I do that, I do want to read from the book on 3 of these cards, the Page of Earth, the Hermit, and the Strength, to help further clarify the reading. I forgot to do that with the Aries reading, but oh well. Shit happens. Nobody's perfect. Especially not me. Even though I really try to be. I know I'm not. But I really do. I always try to do my very best that I can do at any given time. But, you know, I come up short just like anyone else. Because we are flawed humans. That is the reality of it, whether we like it or not. So the Hermit. This card signals that you'd benefit from spending time alone, listening to your inner voice if you haven't already. Meditation is essential, as the path to enlightenment is an inner journey. Be silent and experience the joy that comes from seeking the truth of your own heart. Learn to feel comfortable in your own company. After all, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Yeah, because I used to be lonely with people all around me, like living with me, all around me. And now it's quite the opposite. I live alone, but I'm never lonely. It's so odd how that happens, but it's all about being at peace within yourself. This card also signifies spiritual teaching, so it can mean that you have wisdom to impart to others, or perhaps it's time for you to find a spiritual teacher, or to become the spiritual teacher that you are. Sharing wisdom is part of your spiritual journey, especially right now. Additional meanings of this card: good advice, finding or becoming a mentor, self-discovery, reevaluation of plans, going on a spiritual quest. Archangel Raziel offers sage advice to spiritual seekers, including guidance about esoteric concepts, interpretation of your sleeping dreams, and past life memories. Call upon Raziel to help you find the richness that comes from meditation and spending time alone in contemplation. And then we have the Strength card. This card comes to you because you need to know that you're stronger than you realize. You can definitely handle your current situation, even though you might be worried and overthinking and stressed out and expecting the worst. But instead of powering through it, you're better off with an approach of compassion, kindness, and gentleness. The strength that this situation calls for comes from the softness of a spiritual core. Your strength and effectiveness increase as you believe in yourself and your ability to grow from the experiences you have in life. Look upon challenges as opportunities to learn and apply your knowledge and magical touch. Additional meanings of the card: patience, forgiveness, the courage of your convictions, using honey instead of vinegar. It's better to be sweet than be sour. Archangel Ariel is the angel of the spirit of nature. Because Ariel is so close to the earth, she helps with day-to-day material needs of home, food, clothing, and so forth. Call upon Ariel for strength and support if you're worried about finances or desperate times. So if you're worried about money or finances or tangible things, don't be. There's nothing to worry about. That's what I'm getting. Page of Earth. Took me a minute to find it. Still haven't really found it, but here it is. Page of Earth. Good news about financial matters is coming soon. Your plans will successfully move forward at a steady pace. You may adopt a new interest or a passion. If it's a person, it's a youth who is a student who enjoys studying, someone who can be optimistic but still realistic about what can be accomplished, someone who is successful, dependable, patient, frugal, and trustworthy. Additional meanings of this card: doing your research, being wise beyond your years, a return to school, and materialism. So that sheds a little bit more light and information on these cards. I really love this new deck. So Holy Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Swords for Leo and their cross watchers, please and thank you. Eight of Pentacles. Well, you're worried about work or you're worried about money. Some of y'all might really be expecting the worst concerning your finances or your work, but there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, you're making shit happen. You're the magician. What are you worried about? You're working and you're manifesting. You're making shit happen. So maybe some of you are worried about manifesting a job if like, but don't worry, because putting that worry in it injects poison into what you're trying to manifest. So don't even overthink it. Nothing to worry about, right? Eight of Pentacles is about the 8th house of Scorpio: sex, death, transformation, regeneration, secrets, lies, the hidden, the unseen, the occult, other people's money, wills, inheritances, and taxes. So this is about transformation and regeneration. You want to regenerate your wealth. You want to transform your professional life. You want to transform your finances. Well, you're actively doing that, so there's nothing for you to even be worried about. In this deck, the Eight of Pentacles is card 31. It breaks down to a 4. It's the fourth house of Cancer. Unconditional love, safety, security, stability, dependability, and a peaceful home environment. As long as you are manifesting from an open heart space and without fear, you're going to get everything you want. So just let that fear go. Let that anxiety go. And the Magician here is Gemini, Virgo energy. So this is about, making your dreams come true, making what you want to have happen a reality, to manifest the life of your dreams. And this is about work here. The Magician in this deck is card number 25. It breaks down to a 7. It's the 7th house of Libra and partnerships. Some of y'all might even be manifesting a relationship as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be manifesting a job, but you could be doing both or one or the other. Take it how it resonates for you. You have a lot of intellectual talent and you provide a lot of knowledge. You're a good worker, you're a very skilled teacher as well here. So, and a skilled student as well. In order to be a skilled teacher, you have to be a skilled student. You can't be a teacher without learning first, right? You're someone with a lot of spiritual wisdom and magic, and the universe and the divine helps you gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets, because you're just a very wise master manifester here. Please clarify the 7 of Pentacles. What are you investing in, Leo or Cross Watcher? The 9 of Wands in reverse. Investing in surrendering what doesn't serve you. Everything that is making you worry. Just either surrender the worry itself or surrender the things that are making you worry. If they're in your life and causing you that much burden and stress and pressure, perhaps you should reevaluate whether those people, places, things, behaviors, mindsets are worth keeping in your life. Then it's about the 9th house of Sagittarius in the reverse, which is higher learning. So it's the opposite of higher learning. So it's not learning anything, and it's keeping yourself restricted. And this is like loss and restriction here. And this deck, the 9 of Wands, is card 51. It breaks down to a 6. It's the 6th house of Virgo in the reverse. What you do every day, your reputation, and it rules your physical health. And humanitarianism and service here. What's this 9 of Wands about? 2 of Swords, 5 of Wands in reverse. So what you're releasing is keeping yourself blocked by being involved in okay, so 5 of Wands in reverse is coming out of chaos, conflict, competition, drama, jealousy. This could be internal conflict or external. Usually if it's internal, it's external as well. But the 2 of Swords is here in the upright. This is, the decision hasn't been made, so there's some stagnation, there's some indecision about coming out of this 5 of Wands energy. And that can happen whenever you're like energetically resisting your manifestations here. So this is what you've invested in releasing here. And the seeds were well planted. And this was a temporary pause for you because your actions were putting you in an energy of indecision, of coming out of this chaos and this conflict. You really paid attention to your actions, and you really invested in what it was that you were doing that was keeping you in this indecision energy. It's like maybe you made a decision, but your actions didn't prove it. And it was keeping you in this energy of indecision, like you didn't make a decision because your actions weren't aligning with what you decided to do. But I'm really getting the energy of just someone who is surrendering, coming out of blocking their own manifestations, like getting out of your own way kind of thing. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles for Leo and their cross watchers. We've got the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. Yeah. Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So this is what you're manifesting here. This is what you want. This is your heart's desire here. But this was about what you needed to do to get out of your own way because you were in some low vibrational energy here with this Nine of Swords here. And that maybe that Nine of Swords energy was the only thing that you were doing that was keeping you in that energetic stalemate here and keeping you within conflict that you weren't intending for, but that energetic conflict was keeping you out of your manifestation here. So I'm getting that you have invested your seeds very well in this act of surrendering, of getting out of your own way here. And many of you have come out of this Nine of Swords energy. So now you're coming into your manifestations of your Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles with the Lovers. The Ten of Cups is happiness and contentment within the home and family. The Ten of Pentacles is your legacy and your financials, and this is like love and marriage and happiness and abundance. And this is what y'all have been manifesting, Leos, whoever this is resonating with. The Lovers is Gemini energy. We have strong Gemini, Virgo energy with Leo so far on the board. Please clarify the Page of Pentacles. What is it that we need to be doing, trying, or learning that is new here? Page of Pentacles. Please clarify the Page of Earth for Leo and their cross watchers for the beginning of May 2022. We got the Five of Pentacles. This is learning how to come out of poverty mindset, the lack mindset here. But this is also about feeling ignored by someone here, which is a King of Wands here. Got the King of Wands. It came in the reverse. So this could be a karmic masculine that is feeling ignored and out in the cold from you, but this could be you feeling this way about someone else. The King of Wands can be in the reverse from anywhere from someone not standing in their power to someone who is so this could be someone who is either a pussy that, you know, they can't assert their power and authority, to this is someone who overdoes their power and control and authority to the extremes where they could be physically, mentally, or emotionally or financially abusive here. Mentally abusive. King of Wands in reverse could be sexually promiscuous. So take it how it resonates for you. It could be from either extreme. We got the Nine of Cups here, so Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment and emotional contentment. So you're either getting good news about this King of Wands returning, or the King of Wands is getting good news about you returning, Leo. Or this King of Wands could even just be you, Leo. So it's going to mirror differently for everyone, but so the King of Wands in reverse could be the one that's feeling ignored, or someone else. But Five of Pentacles is about feeling ignored, being in poverty, and feeling like you don't have enough, and lack mindset, and perhaps poor physical health. And the King of Wands in reverse, if you're always angry or pissed off, you know, that could add to poor physical health, but it doesn't necessarily always have to mean that. The Nine of Cups in the upright, this is emotional contentment. It could be selfishness. It could be self-indulgence as well. And greed. And we got the Six of Swords in reverse, which is a return. So somebody's returning. Somebody's happy about it. But depending on who this is for you, whoever you are, you may not be happy about this return. But it could be different for everyone here. Please clarify the Hermit. We got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is all about feeling stuck and trapped, either in a belief system or literally physically stuck and trapped in a situation you don't want to be in here. Please clarify this. We got the Page of Wands. And the Queen of Cups reversed. For some of you, there could be some communication coming in about a Queen of Cups in the reverse who isn't very loving, kind, generous, or giving, or nurturing, or psychic or intuitive. Someone who is very emotionally manipulative and extremely immature, who has kept someone trapped and alone against their will, and somebody's doing a lot of spiritual growth and expansion during this time of isolation. So it could be that too. But it could also be that Queen of Cups in the reverse. They could be, because once this masculine leaves that forced hermit mode, then the forced hermit mode is going to go on to karmic feminine. Whenever the masculine frees themselves and liberates themselves, then it is the karmic feminine that is going to be trapped, imprisoned, and alone. Please clarify strength for Leo and their cross watchers, please and thank you. If this isn't a person external to you, and if this is yourself, you're not giving yourself enough love or care, and you're not nurturing yourself, and you're not nurturing to others, and it's keeping you stuck and alone and isolated from others. So it could resonate for you that way. Take it how it resonates for you. So we got the strength, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the King of Cups. Yeah. It's going to take strength for this masculine to walk away from their marriage here, in their home and family situation. But these divine masculines are transforming here. They're showing up as the King of Cups. They're deeply in love with you, Leo. This is that 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers connection here. But they have to leave one situation for another, because they're already in a marriage, and the marriage that they're in, it's karmic, it's falling apart, and it's very stressful. And you could be really obsessing and worrying about you could be the person on the outside of this marriage obsessing over and worried about, well, are they leaving their spouse, blah, 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 blah. And do they love me? Are they leaving? Are they staying? Or what are they doing? But this is also saying that the karmic partner is also going to have to learn to have forgiveness and compassion for this masculine for leaving these marriages to follow their heart. They cannot help that their heart is not in these marriages, that their heart is elsewhere. And a lot of these karmics are just so upset about the fact that they're even interested elsewhere. They feel so betrayed by the fact that their husbands they have fallen in love with someone else outside of the marriage, that these karmics have completely lost sight of the fact that they have cheated on these masculines so many times, and they have done so many things against these masculines, and to control, to manipulate them, to abuse them, to keep them insecure and keep them stuck. So like they quickly forgot all the shit that they've done, and they're just so offended that these masculines want to leave. And that's all these karmics are focused on, because it's exactly what they're afraid of. King of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Please clarify the Six of Swords for Leo and their cross watchers. The Tower in reverse. Six of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. They're these divine masculines, they're leaving these karmic marriages. Things are looking up. It's the end of a difficult situation, and they really want to save the love and bring balance to where the love is. The Tower is in reverse. They don't want the love to go away. They're focused on the love. Now that they see that these marriages are not the love, these emperors want to follow their heart space now, because they're tired of the stress and the bullshit and all of that, and they're just so love starved, and they just want to bring balance and fairness to the reciprocation of love here, and they want to save that situation now, because they know that these karmic situations, they're not savable. They know that now. They're seeing that. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Nine of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles and the Magician. Please clarify the Nine of Swords for Leo and their cross watchers. Please and thank you. That's too many cards. And that's too confusing. It doesn't even make sense. Eight of Pentacles. Great. Eight of Pentacles on the Eight of Pentacles. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. And the Five of Swords. Someone really hates your work, that's for sure. Please clarify this Five of Swords, this nasty, hateful, malicious energy. The wanting to win at all costs. This mental manipulation. Yep, whoever they are, they're under judgment here. That's most likely this karmic energy. Hating the work that you're doing here. Hating what you're trying to manifest here. And they're under judgment from the universe. Judgment is a card of Aquarius and Libra. They could have that anywhere in their chart. But that judgment is burden, weighing the karmic down here. And the Fool in reverse, keeping them foolish and so they're hanging on to the burden, and these karmics are not having a brand new beginning. They're not willing to take a leap of faith into a brand new beginning, and these karmics are pissed. Queen of Wands are in the reverse here. They're pissed, they're angry, they're abusive, they're volatile, they're still doing their black magic spell work. They're still promiscuous with their sexual energy, and they still are very out of control with their anger issues. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. You'll probably be hearing from them. Somebody will. And they're going to be pissed. They're going to be angry. It's going to be bad news. It's going to be whatever. What's this bad news about? Oh, because the bad news, and the reason why they're pissed, is because these divine masculines have made the decision to move out, to move on. They want victory, success, and forward movement. Underneath the Chariot is the King of Cups here. So these divine masculines, they could have Cancer somewhere in their chart. And the King of Cups is in the upright twice in two different decks. They're following their heart, and they want victory and success, and they're moving out, moving forward, moving on, moving out, moving away. And these karmics are pissed about that. Well, when you do the things that you've done, and you treat people like shit like this, they become so starved for love that they have to get that love and comfort from somewhere, because you can't kick a person down like a dog. and treat them like shit and withhold love from them and expect them to stay down like a wounded dog. Eventually, they're going to be so wounded for love for that they're just going to be magnetized right for it. Please clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles for Leo and the cross watchers, please and thank you. The Devil. Well, there's that toxic karmic again. But this is actually energy within you, I believe. This is no, this isn't the toxic karmic. This is you coming out of that inner conflict within yourself, that toxic obsessive thinking, that self-sabotaging, getting out of your way energy. So maybe perhaps some of you could have some addictions or obsessions or toxicities that y'all have invested in and didn't realize it completely. So we got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So it's like your 3D tangible offers were all on hold until you could stop deceiving yourself. About your devil energy here. So you could have Capricorn somewhere in your chart. So I know for me, I have Capricorn in my 6th house. I don't have it in any of my natal planets, but I have Capricorn in my 6th house. 6th house is the house of Virgo. What you do every day, your reputation, and it rolls your physical health and being in service to others. Now, with the Devil card here, with Capricorn being in my 6th house like this, for example, like I can engage in overthinking, obsessive thinking, at any time and not really realize it and get in my own way very easily. Whenever I realized I was doing that, I decided I just was surrendering that behavior, and every time I realized that I was doing it, I would just quickly distract myself from doing it because I knew that it was blocking my manifestations and it was keeping me blocked from offers and opportunities. And so it was like it took a little bit of time for this to sink in as a process, and it took a little bit of time to be able to enact coming out of this obsessive thinking, this obsessive energy. I can get quite obsessive about work. I get very because I work a lot of hours, and sometimes I work more hours than others, and I do get very obsessed with my work, and I really have to really be mindful about my tendency to do that with Capricorn being in my 6th house like that. I get obsessive about being in service to others as well. I'm sure that's not gone unnoticed. So, yeah, it's like it's coming out of that energy of where you're accidentally deceiving yourself because you're not fully consciously aware of what you're doing, and then you're being more consciously aware of your actions and what it is doing energetically to you. Please clarify the Seven of Pentacles for Leo and their cross watchers. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah. It's like, for some of y'all, you could have been really, really, really super duper obsessed with having like this one track mind for a loving relationship, that you were just wanting to manifest it, but you were just so obsessed with it, you were too attached to it. You weren't letting go of it. You were constantly thinking about it. You were constantly focused on it. You were constantly putting your energy to it. Maybe y'all were constantly getting tarot readings done upon it, and it was really just kind of like stifling the energy and keeping that love blocked and trapped for you. And then we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse with the Lovers in the reverse. You're unhappy because this love that you feel for someone isn't harmonious, and because there hasn't been any time or attention to give to this love, because it's brand new and it hasn't been nurtured, and it's really upsetting, and it can definitely make someone very unhappy whenever you're constantly trying to manifest a love partnership that hasn't come to fruition. It's just 3D stagnant here. There's no there's no harmony here. There's no balance, and there's a lot of unhappiness associated with that. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles for Leo and their cross watchers, please and thank you. Got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Why is that in reverse? That didn't make sense. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, please make this plain. Ten of Pentacles. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Well, the Emperor is here. Aries, Taurus energy. Got the Ace of Wands. The Knight of Wands reversed. The Star with the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So this is saying that the Emperor has restrained himself and held themselves back from this connection here, and they did not act upon it. So the Emperor did not cheat in this situation, but they do want to heal this. They want to take action, and they're coming out of their anxiety. They're coming out of overthinking. They're coming out of their headspace. So they can actually reverse them holding themselves back, but they have to heal themselves a little bit here to do so, because these Emperors have been restricting themselves here from their complete love and happiness here because of these marriages here. Got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. They're not attracted to their spouse here, and they're and they hadn't acted upon the new connection either, like I said. But the Knight of Wands in reverse is about inaction. They didn't act upon this brand new, loving, passionate beginning here. They felt the love and got scared, and they didn't invest in it anymore here. But they're coming out of their anxiety here, so they can come into their faith and hope and heal themselves for not taking action in this divine connection where they felt the happiness and the love, and staying put where they didn't feel the happiness and the love because they felt obligated to. What's the Emperor? What's the potential outcome for this Emperor? Yeah, we've got the Page of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Wands and the upright. Page of Cups in reverse. This Emperor is dealing with someone who is emotionally manipulative, very immature, and someone who is very false, someone who is a liar, and that is this karmic energy, and they're tired of dealing with this the immature lies and the manipulation of the karmic, and the Emperor is finally standing up for themselves against the karmic energy with the Seven of Wands and the upright, so they're finally defending themselves here. And then we have the Six of Swords in reverse with the High Priestess. So it's like they're following their intuition and returning to a High Priestess, or returning to their intuition. Please clarify the High Priestess. What's the High Priestess for Leo and their cross watchers? Please and thank you. Three of Swords. Eight of Cups. Yeah, they're walking away from this karmic. The karmic's heartbroken over the fact that they're leaving. And this High Priestess is a different person. This is the love. This is the person that they have this Two of Cups love with. So this is a Cancer, and someone with Cancer in their chart in love with a Pisces. They could have Cancer anywhere in their chart. It could even be in a Black Moon Lilith, but this this Pisces feminine, they could have this Pisces anywhere in their chart. Please clarify this High Priestess one more time. Yeah, the Hermit, the Six of Cups, and the Queen of Cups and the upright. So this High Priestess is the queen to the King of Cups here. This is the High Priestess is the person that this Emperor, this showing up as the King of Cups twice, is in love with here. So the King and the Queen of Cups, both in the upright, is a divine match here. With the Hermit, this is someone who is single and isolated, but this is the person that there is mutual love between the Emperor and this Queen of Cups. And there's the Six of Cups here, so this is reconciliation. This is past life soulmates. This is reunion. And this High Priestess is a spiritual teacher. They're isolated, they're alone, but they're loving, kind, caring, compassionate, psychic and intuitive, and generous and nurturing. And that's exactly what these emperors need right now, because these karmics, they're holding on to the injustice. They don't want to let the unjustified situation, they don't want to let it go. They want to keep this situation going, and And these karmics will do whatever it takes to keep these karmic marriages afloat. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Page of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Swords here. That is an honest back and forth conversation. What's this Ace of Swords about? The Empress. So this is about the Emperor learning, trying, doing something new. We've got the Emperor to the Empress, the King and the Queen of Cups. That's where the love is. That is the divine counterparts here. So these emperors are going to be expanding into learning, trying, doing something new, and having this honest and open discussion with their divine counterpart here, the Empress, who embodies all of the queens. But you know, this Emperor really just needs and wants their divine counterpart to know the truth. So good news should be coming from your emperors, which is this honest communication about their feelings, about everything and everything. Why y'all aren't on the same page yet, and whatever. And talking very frankly about how you've been overgiving to these corrupt marriages that have really sucked these divine masculines dry, and has really taken away their health, their mental health, their sanity. And so yeah, Holy Spirit, please clarify the Hermit, please and thank you. Please clarify the Hermit. We got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. That's someone who is going through some financial troubles, some divorce troubles. Someone who doesn't want to financially contribute to the marriage anymore. They want to rescind the offer of their vows to the marriage. Like, they want to rescind their offer of commitment to the marriage. Please clarify the Hermit for Leo and the cross watchers, please and thank you. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse, which is feeling like there's a missed opportunity here. And this masculine is definitely feeling like there's a missed opportunity with this Empress with Virgo in their chart, also with Leo in their chart, the Sun, and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So they definitely feel like they have missed an opportunity with this Empress with Virgo and Leo in their chart. And they want to come out of the cold. They want to come out of they want to stop ignoring their divine counterpart. They really just want this happiness and this illumination, and just that warm sun energy. And because the divine feminine embodies this sun energy, and it makes these masculines feel like the sun is on the inside of them. That's how they know that they love their divine counterpart. And whenever they're around their divine counterpart, that feeling intensifies. So whenever they're actually like like talking to their divine feminine, they're not feeling out in the cold or anything like that. So they're not feeling lonely and unhappy whenever they're around their divine feminine. So, and they need to get back into communication with them to get that happiness back, and they're coming around to realizing this. But these divine masculines want to come out of poverty, they want to come out of poor health, because they're coming up as the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Cups here. There's a lot of reasons for why there's a lot of financial problems within this marriage. There's a lot of reasons why this marriage is headed for divorce. And, you know, take your pick. Seven of Cups, there's lots of reasons. There's financial reasons, there's emotional reasons, there's karmic reasons. There's all kinds of, there's a plethora of reasons, and therefore there's confusion because there's, you know, options. But someone's creating this confusion as well, which that someone is the karmic energy. Holy Spirit, please clarify strength for Leo and their cross watchers, please and thank you. Got the Four of Wands. Unconditional love, safety, security, stability, dependability, a peaceful home environment. And we've got the Page of Swords. So someone literally could be watching your house. Like, these divine masculines could literally be watching your house. But it doesn't have to be, but it really looks pretty obvious to me that they're stalking your house trying to find you. And we got the World in reverse. This hasn't happened yet. Yeah, we got that karmic energy. They're, you know, feeling the way you'd expect. Irritated about going down the wrong path because they don't want to learn, try, or do anything new, and they think they're right. And they're coming up in the upright because this karmic is delusional here. But, yeah, Empresses, you're the ones that are having this Four of Wands in the upright energy. You're happy and you're content and you're peaceful, stable, and solid in your home, and these divine masculines are watching you be happy in your own home here. Please clarify the Strength card. King of Swords, Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you're going to be hearing from this person. They're going to be honest with you with the King of Swords in the upright. There's going to be a lot of back and forth communication between the two of you. And whenever they do, they're not going to be riddled with sadness, guilt, regret, or remorse or anything like that. They're out of that energy. What's this conversation about? I'm sure it's about love. It's this Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords energy that's happening very swiftly. Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, that's very swift energy. Nine of Cups. This conversation is about your emotional fulfillment and their emotional fulfillment for the Emperor and the Empress. This is going to be the happiest conversation of your life. One more time. Please clarify this Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords. What's this conversation about? Wheel of Fortune. It's an opportunity you've been waiting on, and it's your wish fulfillment and your complete emotional contentment. It's something that you've been investing in when it comes to this. Could be a job too. You could be getting a very lucrative job offer, as well as love offer, and it could be coming in at right around the same time. Please clarify the Six of Swords for Leo and the cross watchers, please and thank you. So we got the Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you've been defeated in the past. You've had some, mistakes and debacles in the past that, you didn't win. There was maybe some public humiliation, some losses and things, but you're moving forward here. Things are looking up. This is the end of a difficult situation. And it's about the Knight of Cups in the reverse. It's about feeling loss or embarrassment because of not getting a love offer or not making a love offer, or revealing your feelings or whatever. Yeah, Tower. It's going to happen very suddenly. What's the Tower? Ace of Cups. The Strength. In the reverse. So these emperors are not holding back their love anymore. They really want this this brand new beginning in love to move forward here. At the top of the deck we have the Temperance here, which is patience and divine timing. It's almost here. It's just a matter of how soon these emperors get their energy going and get these conversations going, start telling the truth and being in their integrity and talking about their thoughts and their feelings and the things that they want and desire and things that they don't want, because these emperors have not been talking about any of that. They've been hiding it all, and it's about to all come out here. They're just tired of it all, and they're ready to be loved now. They're just, they can't take this abuse anymore from these karmics. Holy Spirit, what else does Leo and their cross watchers need to know for the first half of May 2022? Please and thank you. I like you. So you're going to be hearing someone likes you, loves you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, and they want to date you. This is for my Empresses out there, because your Emperors are coming around for that. Sword and the Rose. You're going to have clarity, you're going to have truth, you're going to have the revelation of the feelings that you've been waiting here for. Solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power here. What else does Leo and their cross watchers need to know? Thank you. We got the Boat, Dragonfly, Kisses, and Paradise. The Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Yeah, they're moving on. Six of Swords. These Emperors are receiving what they need, and they're moving on, and they're closing things out with these karmics here. Got the Dragonfly, being lighthearted, finding out things coming to light. It's time to adapt, change, and heal. So, Empresses, you're going to be hearing some challenging stuff in these honest conversations, but some of that information is going to make you really happy. Some of it's going to be pretty challenging here. This is a time for you to be lighthearted, because you're going to be finding out all kinds of things, and you're going to have to adapt emotionally to the content here. We got Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. Once the divine counterparts come into sacred union, they can be in a state of paradise together, to be happy together, to expand together, to be joyful, to play together, to be feeling one and united together, and just enjoying each other. And Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. These Emperors are so love starved that that's all that they want, they need, and that's all they're thinking about. They need that unconditional love, because they were mistreated for so long, and they just didn't have that emotional support, and their whole life was a nightmare for so long by these karmics. And they were strong, they put up with it for a really long time, for years, but now they're cracking from the pressure, because love is extremely important. Vulnerability, sharing of ourselves, that is all extremely important. And when we're unable to do those things anymore, then those relationships are null and void. They're over, they're dead, they're gone. These Emperors are healing their heart at the top of the deck, healing from their heartbreak, receiving freedom from their toxic relationship and their addictions here, because you better believe that they have both the toxic relationship and the addictions. So what does Leo and their cross watchers need to focus on for healing? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. So we got meditation, expect a miracle, and second opinion. So meditation. Dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. When you're focusing on peace, health, and wellness, that's when your manifestations can come through. Whenever you're doing that, it's time to expect a miracle. Whenever you're meditating and getting rid of those worries, those low vibrational energies, meditating to expect a miracle. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of the name of the person, or the health of the relationship between the divine counterparts here. Then we have a second opinion. What's the second, whatever the second opinion about, it's about your health. Some of y'all might need to see a counselor. Some of y'all might need to see a doctor. Some of y'all might need to see both. And if you have, and you didn't get any answers about what your physical symptoms were, or your mental health symptoms were, if this is resonating with you, it is time for you to get a second opinion. If you haven't gotten checked out, it's time to go and do that, because there is stuff going on with you physically and mentally and or emotionally that is flaring up on you, whatever that is for you. But these emperors have really been through hell and back with these karmics, and they've been through a lot of stress and a lot of pressure, and they've really been through the ringer here. So these symptoms can be an assortment of different symptoms, and it will vary from person to person. What else does Leo and their cross watchers need to focus on for healing for the beginning of May 2022? Please and thank you. Acceptance. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, please help me accept that everything is going in the right direction. Well, there's a whole lot of bullshit going on, and whenever there's a whole lot of really hard, challenging bullshit is happening, it's really hard to get into the mind space that everything is going in the right direction when everything seems to be wrong and falling apart and feels awful and everything. So the reason why things are falling apart is because they're meant to. It's time to accept that and move on. This is the miracle you've been waiting for. It doesn't look like it because it doesn't feel like it's very good. I mean, it's difficult. I mean, it's very, very challenging. So, but just expect a miracle, that this is happening for you and not against you. Holy Spirit, what is the final guidance for Leo and their cross watchers to seal off this reading of the rune? Oh, you get 2. I'm not going to take this one because it was a repeat from the Aries reading. This is what Aries got for their reading. So this is definitely has to do with an Aries. So go ahead and check out Aries' reading to get that message. I'm going to go with Gibo. That is the one that came out with this one here. Gibo means gift, and the key word is gratitude. So these divine masculines have the gift of love to give, and they're really wanting to give it, and yeah. So whether or not they do is up to them. The rune relates to feelings of gratitude you have when you're given something, as well as our generosity in giving of ourselves. A young man offers a cup that feels full, that appears full and abundant. His expression is serene and generous, as well as resolute and dignified. Gibo means gift in the material, emotional, and spiritual sense. Devotion and reward are the 2 fundamental aspects of this card. We must not be afraid to make the first move and act freely without asking for anything in return. This attitude is actually a sign of inner strength. So, Emperors, it's time for you to make the first move and act freely without asking for anything in return. What is that gift? Going to your divine counterpart with the gift of an honest conversation. What happened to you, why you ghosted them, how you feel, what you want, and what you want to do. Are we capable of giving love? Does our presence enrich group moments and make them more peaceful? Or do we tend to absorb energies from others, or do we give them with generosity? Are we a reference point for others? Gibo helps to open our heart to the ideals of brotherhood and cooperation. Many of these emperors are going to start to be cooperating with their empresses here. So, expect a miracle. Emperors, accept this shit-stained situation for what it is and surrender it. It's time for you to heal and move forward. You can't do that where you are. So that's what I have for y'all for today, for the beginning part of May of 2022 for y'all Leos and cross watchers. I'd like to thank y'all for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I appreciate y'all very much. I really hope that y'all have a great rest of your month, and I'll definitely be talking to y'all soon.